While we talk about sports and everything in between, CC's got the jokes, Keith's got the stats. Hit the play button. It's time for the show. Get ready to dive deep into the sports entertainment world. The Sports Bros Podcast where the fun never stops. Join CC and Keith as they reach for the top. Discussing games and stats. It's time to play. The Sports Bros Podcast are here to stay. Three-pointers, they cover it all. Luca's favorite podcast 45 is on the call, saying it's tremendous for America's wall. Luke Bryan chiming in saying, hey y'all. Chip thunderstorms, epic tornado fall. Tommy Locke picking spreads as he makes his call. Jerry's on the show to confuse us all. Jason Statham bringing new meaning to fear. Jesse the Body doing his best to keep his name clear. Keith's passion for sports, CC's hilarious calls. The Sports Bros Podcast, one for all. The Sports Bros Podcast where the fun never stops. Join CC and Keith as they reach for the top. Discussing games and stats. It's time to play. The Sports Bros Podcast are here to stay. The Sports Bros Podcast where the fun never stops. Join CC and Keith as they reach for the top. Discussing games and stats. It's time to play. The Sports Bros Podcast are here to stay.
The following program contains coarse language and nudity. Viewer discretion is advised.
And now, it's time for the Sports Brawl. Without any further ado, here are your hosts, CC and Keith.
Welcome everybody to another exciting edition of the Sports Bros, the number one sports podcast in Rendon, number two in Louisville, but always number one in your hearts. I am, of course, your host, the unofficial official mayor of Rendon, and not back-to-back champions, but I am the 2023 fantasy football champion. I am, of course, CC. Usually along with me today would be my buddy. He is the Matthew McConaughey of Lake Louisville, I should say. He is the Kenny Rogers of betting, and he is, of course, Keith. But unfortunately, he is not going to join us today, doing a little bit of dad duties. So you got me today. So thank you guys for riding along with the show with me today. I hope everybody had a great Christmas. New Year's is right around the corner. So it should be good. It's that time of the year, you know, when we all have that break, so to speak. I know I'm on a break, which is great. I needed it. I don't go back to my full-time job until the 6th. So yeah, so it's going to be a good break. Good break. If you'd like to donate to the show, we greatly appreciate it. Right down there below is the Cash App. You can find us there and donate if you like. If not, it's fine. Not beggars. You know, it just be much appreciated. So yeah, there we go. Hope everybody is having a great Sunday afternoon. It is beautiful and gorgeous here today. Considering yesterday was just ridiculous with the weather and, you know, the rain. It was nonstop. Unfortunately, I heard down south here in Texas, they had a tornado outbreak. So shout out to all of you down there that Hope everything is okay down there in South Texas, and I hope you guys are safe and sound down there with all those tornado outbreaks. So, but yeah, crazy weather. This is Texas, though. It's that bipolar weather. It is that bipolar weather. One day it could be gorgeous, like today. I believe the high is like 73, and then tomorrow we could, have a damn blizzard. That's just how it is. That's just how it is. But nonetheless, let's get right into what we're here for, and that's talk about some sports. So here we get. And we're going to start off with some college football bowl games here. We're going to go in the top 25. We're going to start off with the Holiday Bowl, where number 21 Syracuse defeats Washington State 52-35 to become the champions of the DirecTV Holiday Bowl. DirecTV Holiday Bowl. I would love, before my life ends, I would love to have a sponsored college bowl game. Can you imagine that? The Sports Bras. The Sports Bras Sugar Bowl. I don't know. Long shot there, I guess. But, yeah, so Syracuse pretty much annihilates Washington State 52-35 to win the Holiday Bowl. Now, this is my new favorite one here, and it is the Pop-Tart Bowl. Yes, Kellogg's Pop-Tart Bowl went down last night, and it was actually a really good game, honestly, as number 18 Iowa State defeats Miami 42-41. A lot of the Hurricane fans were wondering why Cam Ward did not come out to the second half, and some questions there. We're not real sure. We still don't have an answer why he didn't come out in the second half, but it cost the Hurricanes the Pop-Tart Bowl. It cost the Hurricanes a edible Pop-Tart at the end of the game. But congratulations to Iowa State becoming the Pop-Tart Bowl champions. Also last night, we have down in San Antonio the Valero Alamo Bowl as BYU, number 17 BYU, defeats number 23 Colorado 36-14. Pretty much seeing the last of Travis Hunter and Shedeur Sanders as they are now moving on to the NFL. And probably Deion, let's be honest, Deion is probably not going to be coaching there at Colorado next year as well, but we'll see. And then finally last night, the Independence Bowl, as number 22 Army takes care of Louisiana Tech 27-6. Go Army strong. So there we go. So let's move on into the quarterfinals of the college football playoffs. We start off New Year's Eve, where we have the Verbo Fiesta Bowl. Number 6 Penn State takes on number 3 Boise State. Believe it or not, Penn State is huge favorites in this game. I don't understand why. I don't. 11-point favorite, over/under 53. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? That's crazy. Take Boise State, folks. If you're smart, take Boise State in this game. Ain't no way Penn State is going to win by 11 against this Boise State team. I don't even think they're going to win, to be honest with you. If we're being quite frank, I'm picking Boise State to move on to beat Penn State. I mean, am I crazy here? Am I the only one thinking that? Obviously, Vegas has them favored by 11 in a bowl game of all things. It's not just a bowl game, but it's a quarterfinals to go in the college football playoffs, and you're giving Penn State 11 points? Something ain't right here. But, like my partner Keith always says, Vegas always knows. Vegas always knows. So, yeah, I'm taking Boise State in that one. Moving on. New Year's Day, we got the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl. Number 5, Texas, taking on Arizona State. Now, this is more like it. Look, no offense, Arizona State, okay? You made it into the college football playoffs by winning the Big 12, and you got a bye week. Congratulations. Now, you're going to have to face the big boys in Texas, who are 13.5-point favorites, over/under 52. Sorry, I'm taking Texas in that one. I think Texas. I think they smoke Arizona State. I mean, it's a great story with Arizona State, but let's be frank, it's like the story with Indiana. You get a good team, good Cinderella team, and then you put them up against a big time program like a Texas, and you're going to get mollywopped. But it's just what it is, and I think Texas moves on. So yeah, definitely give me Texas in this one. Now this one right here, folks, this is it right here. The Prudential Rose Bowl. Prudential Rose Bowl. Let me say that again. Jesus. Anyway, number 8, Ohio State taking on my number 1, Oregon Ducks. And would you look at this? They got Ohio State favored by 2.5. Over under is 55. Now, I get it. During the regular season in Oregon barely escaped Ohio State by 1 point. I get that. But there's a reason Oregon's number 1. And I don't know if it's going to be the same outcome as the regular season game when it was 1 point. I think Oregon is on a mission, and I think Oregon is going to take this very convincingly. I think they're going to win at least by 7 against Ohio State. So, yeah, give me the Oregon Ducks in this one. And last, the quarterfinals, we got the All-State Sugar Bowl, New Year's night. Number 7, Notre Dame taking on number 2, Georgia. For some reason, Georgia is favored by 2, even though Carson Beck is not playing. He is officially out with his elbow and is declaring himself to the NFL draft. So he is done in Georgia. But Georgia's still favored by 2 against Notre Dame. I guess it's because Notre Dame in a bowl game, and that could be it. That's what I'm thinking. So yeah, it's going to be a fun one to watch for sure. I don't know if Notre Dame. I'll take that back. Notre Dame's really good. I mean, but you say that all the time, right? And then they prove you wrong in the damn bowl game. It's Notre Dame. That's what they do. They go out and they kill it during the regular season, and then they go in the bowl game and just totally just shit the bed. So I don't know. I'm kind of iffy on this one. Like I said, Georgia doesn't have their starting quarterback in Carson Beck. He's done, but they're still favored by 2. As a betting man, I would stay away from this one. If I had to pick, give me Notre Dame, just for the simple fact that they got everybody. So there you go. Moving on. Let's get some Christmas football in here because that's happened over the week during Christmas. As the Chiefs defeat the Pittsburgh Steelers 29-10, they do clinch the number 1 seed in the AFC with this win. And that's good news for the Chiefs because if they had to go play in Buffalo, being honest with you, they wouldn't have survived in Buffalo. So Chiefs claimed the number 1 seed in the AFC with a victory over the Steelers on Christmas Day. And look, let me just go ahead and say this. Bravo to Netflix. Okay, a lot of people were worried about with the football games being on Netflix after that whole debacle of Jake Paul and Mike Tyson, that Netflix was going to have buffering problems. All 3 of these games all 2 of these games that were played on Christmas Day, both of these games with the Chiefs, Steelers, and the Ravens and Texans, no buffering issue at all. Great job, Netflix, fixing that problem. And who knows? The future of the NFL could move to Netflix. Wouldn't that be great? I mean, it's awesome. So kudos to Netflix in fixing the buffering problem. Plus, I don't think 60 million people were watching the NFL like they were with the Tyson fight. So let's be honest. Moving on to the next game on Christmas Day, the Ravens take care of the Texans 31-2. Come on, Texans. Come on, Texans. You have one job. score. You didn't even score. You got a safety. Ridiculous. But Ravens are stronger than ever right now. They're proven to be a beast in the AFC. They could be one of the potential spoilers, as everybody seems to be picking either Buffalo or Kansas City. Let's not forget about Baltimore. These guys are really, really good. And with that tandem of Lamar and Derrick Henry, who knows what they can do in the playoffs. Moving on. Jesus. Thursday Night Football. Did anybody see this game? Did anybody see this game? Yeah, that was the biggest piece of dog shit, as the Seahawks beat the Bears 6-3. Yeah, as you can see, there's no stats on this one except for the field goal kicker from Seattle. He goes 2 for 2 with a 50-yard field goal. Bravo. So, but the good thing with the Seahawks is they're still in it. They're still in it. They need some help, but they're still in it. So, let's go here with yesterday's games. What the heck? All right. Well, anyways, that's supposed to be the Chargers and the Patriots. Chargers end up winning 40-7. They clinch a playoff spot in the AFC. They win 40-7. Justin Herbert just continues to strive. 26-38, 281 yards and 3 touchdowns. Like I said, the Chargers do clinch a playoff spot. Moving on to, oh, Jesus. This is going to be like this the whole time. We're not going to have no pictures. What the hell? What the hell? That one. Bengals and Broncos last night. This is a really good game. I don't know if anybody saw this, but this is a really, really good game. And the Bengals end up winning in overtime, 30-24. Joe Burrow and Bo Nix too. Hats off to Bo Nix. Those two guys were going back and forth. It was a hell of a game to watch. Burrows, though, is the winner in this one, and they keep the Bengals surprisingly keep their playoff hopes alive. Now they're going to need a lot of help, but the simple fact that the Bengals are still in a playoff hunt, considering their season, how it started and how they lost, is a miracle. And it just tells you how great Joe Burrow is. And I know Keith's probably going to come out here and be like, well, why don't you just suck them off? No, look, I know talent when I see it. Joe Burrow is a once-in-a-generation quarterback. By the end of his career, this guy is going to be regarded as one of the best quarterbacks in NFL history. Mark my word. So there you go. Bengals still in it, though. That's crazy. Rams take care of the Cardinals 13-9. That was a kind of sleeper. Puka Nacua, 10 receptions. Yeah, brother. 129 yards. The Rams are still in the playoff. I think they clinched. I'm not sure. We have to go back, but yeah, they're pretty solid in there. Early on today games, the Giants. Look at this. Wow, Colts, way to show up. Giants defeat the Colts 45-33. Drew Lock. Look at there. Drew Lock. 17-23, 309 yards, 5 total touchdowns, 4 passing, 1 rushing. Very impressive. Oh, boy. The Eagles just demolish the Dallas Cowboys 41-7. Devontae Smith was 6 receptions, 120 yards, and 2 touchdowns, and the Eagles clinch the NFC East. Fly, Eagles, fly. Man, what a shitty way to... Yeah, way to go, Cowboys. Bills clinch the AFC East and the number 2 seed as they take care of the Jets 40-14. Jared Allen, 16-27, 182 yards, 3 total touchdowns there. Baker Mayfield, man, went off today. He went off as the Buccaneers handled the Panthers 48-14. As you can see, he goes 27-32, 359 yards and 5 touchdowns. He's going to be pissed. So earlier, my co-host, Keith, texted me, and he had 2 options at quarterback. And he asked my opinion. He said, who should I start? Should I start Jordan Love or should I start Baker Mayfield? I'll give you one guess who I'm going to pick. I hope he didn't take my advice, because I told him, take Jordan Love. Baker ain't going to do shit today. They're playing the fucking Panthers. Should have known better on that one. Yeah, there we go. Raiders take care of the Saints, 25-10. Aiden O'Connell, 20-35, 242 yards, 2 touchdowns. And the Titans take care of the Jags, 20-13. Yeah, there we go, 20-13. We got some games going on right now. Let me get those pulled up for you. We'll start in Cleveland as the Dolphins are taking on the Browns. Right now, that is 6-3 Dolphins at halftime. Yeah, going into this game, Dolphins are 3.5-point favorites, over under 34. So there you go. And of course, the big game of the week, the Packers at the Vikings. Right now is 7-3 in the second quarter. Vikings on top of that one. Going into this game, the Vikings were 1.5-point favorites. Over under was 49. So there we go. Later on tonight, we have on Sunday Night Football, we got the Falcons taking on the Commanders. Falcons can still stay in this thing. They need a win. Michael Penix Jr. is starting again, as he's actually looking. Now, granted, it was against the Panthers last week, but he did look good. So we'll see prime time, especially against the Commanders, who are still in the playoffs, are still in the playoff hunt. They need to get a win for the clinch. Going into this game, Commanders are 3.5-point favorites. Over under 46.5 on that one. And then, of course, Monday Night Football, we got the Lions taking on the 49ers. That is, of course, tomorrow night. Lions are 3.5-point favorites. Over under is 50.5. Yeah, give me the Lions on that one. So there you go. Little NFL football for you folks. So it was announced over on Netflix during one of the football games that Happy Gilmore 2 is coming to Netflix in 2025. And I got to say, I don't know. I'm not real sure about the new Happy Gilmore 2. I don't know if anybody saw the trailer for it. It looks good. All the characters are, of course, coming back. Except for Chubbs, rest in peace. We'll get to him in just a little bit. But yeah, so I'm always wary on part 2s. Like, I mean, recently the Joker part 2, just terrible. What a terrible movie. Absolutely terrible. So I'm always wary on part 2s. Like, there's a reason they haven't made Step Brothers 2, right? I mean, the Step Brothers is a great movie. You can't make a part 2 on that one. You just can't. And I feel like on Happy Gilmore, you really don't need to do a part 2 on this one, but we'll see. Maybe I'm wrong. I mean, yeah, Shooter McGavin, to see him and Happy at it again, that would be great. But beyond that, what do you got? Chubbs is gone in real life and in the movie. Bob Barker's gone. You can't have a fight scene with him. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I'm being facetious here, you know. We'll see how it goes. So, as we all know, 2024 is coming to an end. 2025 is right around the corner. And so I want to go back and look at some events and deaths that happened during 2024. So we'll start off here and wait a minute, hang on. Music over here. The AI generated a New Year's one here. Let's check out the New Year's one. Anyways, we'll roll with it. Fuck it, right? I can't. I really can't. I can't with that. No. That's just terrible. We'll go back to Christmas. Can we do Christmas? Okay, there we go. There. I like that. Okay. Celebrity deaths. Here we go. We start off, of course, celebrity deaths of 2024. We start off with Carl Weathers. I was a bit shocked on this one. Apollo Creed, of course. Chubbs, of course. Predator, just a bunch of great movies that he played in. Passed away in 2024. So yeah, that was a hard one to hit. So Chubbs was Chubbs. Carl Weathers was a great man. Moving on, this was we kind of knew it was coming, but it was still a bit of a shocker as Toby Keith died in 2024. There he is right there. Toby Keith, rest in peace. Also passing away in 2024. We got the Juice. O.J. Simpson took it to his grave. He took it to his grave. Can you believe that? He's got to be going to hell, right? Right? I'm just saying. Can't believe he. We'll never know. We'll never know. I mean, he's gone now. That's the only guy that knows, right? Unless someone was there with him. Yeah. This guy here, Morgan Spurlock for Super Size Me. Remember the movie Super Size Me where he just went on a McDonald's binge? Yeah, he died in 2024. Didn't know about that. I totally forgot about that one. So Morgan Spurlock passed away in 2024. Also passing away in 2024. I can't believe this music. It's crazy. The great Bill Walton. Bill Walton passed away in 2024. One of the greatest big men in NBA history, for sure. Bill Walton passing away. Let's see here. Next on the list, Kiefer's dad, Donald Sutherland. I know it's not Kiefer's dad. That's what he's not known for. He's a great actor. Donald Sutherland passed away in 2024. Yeah, he is Kiefer's dad, but also passing away in 2024. Shifty Shellshock. Wonder what he passed away from. Of course, Crazy Town lead singer. They had that one hit wonder. You're my butterfly, sugar, baby. Come, my lady, come, my lady. Yeah. He passed away in 2024. Moving on. This one kind of hit my childhood here. Benji Gregory passed away in 2024. Now, people might not know who this is, but let me tell you exactly who this is. If you remember the TV show Alf, he was a young kid in the TV show Alf. That was him. Died of being locked in his car or heated shot or something. There was something crazy with his death. It was nuts. It was absolutely nuts. But yeah, that one kind of hit me on that one because I was a big Alf fan, and to see somebody dying from your favorite TV show, it's like wow. Also passing away in 2024, guru instructor Richard Simmons passes away in 2024. Yeah, everybody, man, he made a boatload of money doing those fitness, videos. I remember those fitness videos everywhere. Let's see. Moving on, Beverly Hills 90210. Shannon Doherty passed away in 2024. She unfortunately passed away from cancer. So that was a bit of a shocker. Also passing away in 2024. Talk show host Phil Donahue passes away in 2024. Yep. Old Phil Donahue. The Donahue Show. Yeah. Let's see. Moving on, we have passing away in 2024. The great James Earl Jones passes away in 2024. The voice of Darth Vader, of course, Field of Dreams, numerous movies as well. He was known for his distinct voice, and he passes away in 2024. Joining the list, joining the list. Celebrities who passed away in 2024. Chris Christopherson passes away in 2024. One of the great country singers of all time, Chris Christopherson, passes away in 2024. Let's see, moving on here. Also on the list on 2024 of celebrity passings, Liam Payne. We already talked about this guy on the show. Wonder what direction he fell off of that roof. That was Keith. That wasn't me that did that. Just saying. That was Keith. Was not me. Also passing away in 2024, the great Quincy Jones passes away in 2024. Known for making so much music during the 80s and 90s. So Quincy Jones passes away in 2024. Now this one, I was a bit shocked on this one because I was not aware of this until I saw the list. It wasn't announced or anything, but Chuck Woolery passes away in 2024. Be back in 2 and 2, right? He was the original host of Wheel of Fortune as well. Then they replaced him with Pat Sajak. And he went on to host Love Connection. Yeah. And just recently, actually yesterday, it was announced that Greg Gumbel passes away from brain cancer. So there you go. So those are the list of celebrity deaths in 2024. There you go. Again, guys, if you'd like to donate to the show, Cash App is right underneath there. You can find us there at the Sports Bras. We greatly appreciate any donation that you guys send us. We greatly appreciate it. Don't mind this guy over here, this guy here. That is, of course, my son Cam. He is on. He's sitting right next to me. What are you doing?
Trying to get behind him.
Huh?
Trying to get behind you.
Trying to get behind me?
Trying to get next to you.
Would you like to say something? Would you like to get on camera and get on the mic?
Yes, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get next
What do you want to say?
Trying to get next to you.
Huh?
Trying to get next to you.
You're trying to get next to me?
Yeah, where I can see myself on the camera.
So you can see yourself on the camera.
Yes, where I can see you and me.
All right, come on.
How am I going to do that?
Just stand behind me. There he is.
Hello.
Hello. How's your Christmas been so far?
Good.
Yeah? Talking to the mic over here.
Oh, that's good.
Good. I like your blanket. Show everybody your blanket. They can't see it. You gotta go behind me, son.
Oh.
Behind me. No, come behind me. And you gotta turn around. It's upside down. It's upside down. Sorry, I'll sit here and wait. Oh, there we go. Oh, look at there. That's Camden. What the hell just happened? Look, Dirk fell down. That's not good.
Uh-oh.
That's all right. Dirk stood back up. Okay. All right, sit back down, son. Sit back down. Good God. Now, sometimes being a parent is, it's got its quirks, but sometimes it definitely pushes your buttons as well. Ain't that right, son?
Yeah.
Yeah. I love him to death, though. Wouldn't trade it for anything in the world. Well, let's go back in time, and when I say time, I mean 2024. Let's go back in 2024 and let's revisit all the championships that went down in 2024. And we start off with, of course, the college football champions of last year. And that is, of course, the Michigan Wolverines as they defeat Washington 34-14 to become national champions. Then we move on to February, where the NFL crowns its champion, back-to-back Super Bowl champions, Kansas City Chiefs, as they defeat the 49ers 25-22 into overtime. That was a pretty good game. Can they three-peat this year? We'll just have to wait and see. Moving on to the NCAA men's basketball champions, UConn Huskies defeats Purdue 75-60 to win their 6th overall title. Keeping it in the NCAA, the women's basketball, South Carolina Gamecocks, they defeat Caitlin Clark in Iowa 87-75 to win their 3rd title. Moving on to the pros in the NBA. Oh, this one hurt. Yes. The Boston Celtics defeat the Mavericks 4-1 to win their 18th title in NBA. That sucked. Moving on to the NHL, the Stanley Cup champion Florida Panthers. They defeat the Oilers 4-3 to win their very first Stanley Cup in franchise history. Congratulations to the Florida Panthers. Moving on to the WNBA, the New York Liberty. Liberty defeat the Lynx 3-2 to win their first championship. And of course, Major League Baseball World Series champion Los Angeles Dodgers defeat the Yankees 4-1 to win their 8th championship. There it is. I look back. I gotta turn this music off. It is killing me. There you go. I look back at the champions of 2024. All right. Before we head out, of course, you know what time it is. Here we go. Cue the music. It's time for CC's video. Back to CC blah, 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 blah. Take it away, CC. Don't applaud that. That was absolutely terrible. Absolutely terrible. What just happened? All right, it is CC's wild ass videos. Let me take this down here so we can watch all the videos that I got for you guys all together. So here we go. Let's start off with a little bit of your my age. You remember DuckTales, right? Well, DuckTales kind of took a dark spin. Example. Here we go.
Life is like a hurricane here in Duckburg. Race cars, lasers, aeroplanes. It's a duck blur. Might solve a mystery or rewrite history. DuckTales, woo! Every day there I've been moving. DuckTales, woo! Tales of caring, good, bad, and good. DuckTales. There's a stranger out to find you. What to do, just grab onto some DuckTales. Every day there
little bit of a twist there at the end, huh? Damn DuckTales, man. I didn't ever think about that. The great Kenneth Copeland, well, I won't say the great, but Kenneth Copeland has explained to everybody, well,
I
he's
have
already talked
made
to God.
an
Watch
entered
this.
covenant with God. And on December the 6th, 2056, I'll see you all later. I'm out of here. 120 years old. I consider not my body 83 years old in the name of Jesus, but only that which God had promised. And I have a personal covenant with God to live 120 years on this earth. But then I have a mandate before me. Should the Lord tarry, I will live and preach this gospel till I'm 120 years.
Yeah. I want to put Kenneth Copeland on my death poll this year. Just saying. I don't think he's going to make 120 years old. Kidding me. If he does, you know, I don't know. This is just wrong in all sorts of reasons. Here we go. That's horrible. Still going. There it goes. That's horrible. That is just the wrong. Why? Number one, that poor guy suffered. I mean, the fact that someone had in there and lay a juicy fart inside your little Santa suit where you know you can't get out. The only way to get out is to deflate yourself. That's just wrong in all sorts of reasons. I'm just saying. But funny nonetheless. Cam approves. Be careful when you're on Facebook, buy or whatever, you know, to go the cheap route of finding some third party person that says he can paint, because this is what happens. I just love how the lady just walks right by like nothing's going on, right? This dude has obviously been sniffing the paint, eating the paint, drinking it out of a straw. I mean, this dude is meth up, plain and simple meth up. Unreal. I just like how the person just casually just keeps on walking, doesn't say a word. That's hilarious. Bollywood Batman. I want to get this movie and I want to watch it. Here's a Bollywood Batman. If no one's seen Bollywood Batman, here we go. Bollywood Batman. I want to get that movie. I want to watch that movie. And for God's sakes, people, on New Year's Eve, please, please don't get wasted drunk. I mean, it's going to happen. Let's be honest. People are going to get wasted, okay? But please be aware of your surroundings or this will happen.
Hey, cuz, call him a Uber. Trash Canthony, dump Sterling. Fordham University, go Rams.
Yeah, be careful. Be careful. That's definitely going to happen on New Year's Eve. On New Year's Eve, someone is going to ram their head into a dumpster. It's bound to happen. It's just bound to happen. This poor guy, all this guy wanted to do is just get gas.
And I don't really give a fuck right now. He should have, like I said months ago, got fucking DCR'd. Whether or not, you know, something. Oh my fucking god! What the fuck? What the fuck?
How pissed would you be if you were on E and that was your last gas station for the next 10, 15 miles? I'd be pretty livid. I would be pretty livid. These poor girls, young kids are so naive. It's funny. Case in point.
Oh, Daddy, he's about to poop. Look, you can that big. Daddy, look. What? Daddy, he's about to poop.
Yeah.
Yeah. What is that?
What?
What is that? Is that a leg? Is that?
He's about to poop. Yeah, that's what he's doing. He's about to poop. He's about to poop. I love when you get the old timers in the gym every once in a while. And, you know, when I say old timers, I'm talking about me, myself. They think they still have it, like they still
already know what's going on. What's happening? Getting that work. We already in the grind. Getting that work. You already know how it go.
Give you a little something extra.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Everything is possible. Nothing's impossible.
Get them right, coach. Get them right. Get them right, coach. Coach.
I don't think he's good. I don't think Coach is good. Someone needs to call Coach ambulance. I'm just saying. Know your limits, people. Know your limits. And I hope this year, New Year's specials don't fumble like this poor lady here. That's just messed up. That's just messed up. That is just messed up. Well, there you go. That is Cece's wild ass videos for the last week of 2024. So, yeah, that's pretty sad. It's the last one of 2024. Anyways, if you'd like to donate to the show, last show of the year, Cash App right down there below. These Sports Bras is where you can donate. We greatly appreciate it. Before we head out, I want to make some predictions, I guess, for 2025. And the first prediction that I'm going to make is that the Sports Bras will be bigger in 2025 than we were in 2024. And when I mean bigger, I mean we're going to gain 10 new followers. That's my goal. I don't go high. I aim mediocre. So there you go. 10 new followers for 2025. We're going to be bigger in 2025 than we were in 2024. It's going to happen. Championship-wise, sports championships, I predict, I'm hoping, the Oregon Ducks win the national championship this 2025. We'll see. Super Bowl, man, I've been going back and forth on this. Will the Chiefs three-peat, or will there be a new champion? There's a lot of teams out there that could play spoiler. There's a lot of teams out there that could potentially be a new champion. Here's my take. I don't think. Oh man. All right, I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna pick the Bills. I'm picking the Bills to win the Super Bowl this year. NCAA tournament, I really haven't followed that much. I don't know. Kentucky's good. I mean, UConn is good too. They can repeat. North Carolina is, of course, always up there. I don't know. Honestly, don't even get me to do NCAA women because I have no clue. None. NBA Finals. Now, this is interesting. NBA Finals. Man, I'm gonna take a stab at this one. I'm gonna surprise a lot of people when I say this. NBA Finals, give me the Knicks. Give me the New York Knicks. I'm just saying, New York Knicks. It's a far pick, but sometimes you gotta take a gander or take a stretch, Sometimes you got to do that. NHL Stanley Cup, of course. Dallas Stars, come on now. Dallas Stars, Stanley Cup champions this year. Watch. Let's see. What is after that? Stanley Cup, and then we got WNBA. No clue. I'll just say Minnesota Lynx. I don't know. I just like that. Minnesota Lynx. And Major League Baseball. Behind me says who I should pick, and I'm definitely going to stick with that because although we had a pretty crappy season last year with injuries, we are rebuilding for next year. I'm going to say the Texas Rangers. There you go. There you go. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. Yeah. Dodgers, of course, can be up there too. So you never know. It should be a fun 2025. And if you guys have any 2025 New Year's resolution, put them in the comments. I like to see them for sure. That'd be fun. That'd be fun to see what your New Year's resolution is going to be. Of course, I want to lose weight, but I'm not going to do it. Be honest with you, I'm not going to do it. You have any New Year's resolutions, son?
No.
No, he has none. Wow. All right. You have none. You don't want to be a better kid. You don't want to be a smarter kid. You don't want to. No, nothing. All right. Well, there you go. Kid aims high. Love it. 24. We will be back next week with a brand new show 2025. Hopefully Keith will be able to come on. I want to wish everyone a safe and happy New Year's. Please, for the love of God, be safe out there if you're going out. Myself, I'm more of an inside guy. I'm going to stay at the house with the kiddo. And honestly, probably go to sleep around 10 o'clock. That's how my New Year's roll. That's how I roll. If you'd like to send a loved one or an enemy some F-bombs, check out MrFbombs.com. Send some F-bombs their way. You need some roofing and construction needs to your home, call my boy Perry at Payline Roofing and Construction. Other than that, that's all I got. 2025, here we come. Sports Bras are taking over, as they say. Thank you guys once again for tuning in. Check out our social medias. Like, share, comment. We greatly appreciate any feedback. Would be great. Until then, Happy New Year's, everybody. Be safe, and we'll see you 2025. Adios.